Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 18 of Civilization 5 as Rome. Things are taking a little bit of a strange turn. It looks like Brazil has built up a massive army. I thought he was going to come and attack me. It was almost confirmed by the Mayans when they said that Brazil was plotting against me. I have paid Brazil to go to war with Morocco in the hope it'll slow down any plans he may have had to attack me. We've also got Japan, who decided to settle a crappy little city up here on the only tile that they could. Once again, I'm hoping that they can't really do anything. We are going to have to start going to war with people soon, but I want to make sure that I'm in a strong and comfortable position to do it. I don't want to just go ahead and lose half of my army trying to go to war when I shouldn't. We're going to go for I really would like to get artillery. We will need electricity first because we'll need... well, no, we don't need aluminium for artillery. That's for mobile artillery. I think we'll go for fertilizer because it'll be really nice to get that extra food from the farms and stuff, especially as we have quite a few crappy food tiles. And then I think we'll actually work our way through to dynamite and then electricity. So there's our next few techs all sort of queued up. You guys have finished down there. We do definitely want to go and get a camp down here next to Rome, so we will do that. You guys have finished that, which is nice. I'll have to double check the tile assignments now just to see who is working what. There's still a fair few mines we could get. Now, I'm not actually working that. 2 food and 3 production. 2 food and 3 production is probably better than 4 production on its own. And that's most of the decent tiles there that are actually being worked, so we'll probably leave it at that. 9 turns until growth, 17 turns for the public school. Not great, but it will do. We would like to work that second Writers Guild slot. 9 and 17, 13 and 17. I think we can live with that. So let's go on to the next turn. So 17 turns until we get a great writer now. Is actually pulled ahead of our great scientist somewhat. I think we can actually purchase with faith. I'm not sure what at this point. We could go ahead and spread our religion around a little bit. Spread it to the rest of our cities at the very least. So we should probably do that. Consider getting a missionary or something. I'll have a look when it becomes our turn. So what could we actually afford? Engineer would cost us a lot of money. A lot of faith. Let's go ahead and get a profit. Because if we actually look, a missionary is 600... and can spread religion 3 times, and a great prophet is 750 and can spread religion 4 times. So it's worth getting the profit at this point. You're going to go ahead and get a camp there. You're going to go ahead and get a mine there, because there's not an awful lot else that you can do. So we need to start getting some frigates out. As soon as we've got this seaport built over here in Antium, although we probably will want to get a... well, there's a few things that we'd like to get here, actually. We'd like to get a granary, because more... again, let's wait until the AI's finished its turn. I should stop doing this on the AI's turn, because it just makes everything slow down and grind. Okay, my turn. So, what we want to do, we want to finish the seaport. After the seaport, we'd probably like to get the granary done, because that'll help us grow. Circus could be good because it's free happiness, and we'd also like to grab an armory as well. Then we'll start thinking about building stuff up. We're going to need a public school. We can save up some money and get some of this stuff, though. It's not a terrible idea. I would like to upgrade my trebuchets to cannons at this point. It's going to cost me 200 gold each. I think I only have a couple. Still nothing that I can do with the pikemen at this point. That is fine, though. You have now fully healed. Let's just go and look that way, and then we will bring you back. Remember, they have the altitude training, so we can back off from that now. This cargo ship, you were previously going to Japan. We probably will be going to war with them, but not straight away, so we'll continue with that for now. I still think beating up on the Mayans is the best idea, because it would be... unfortunately, they've dropped a city down in somewhere where I could have landed troops. But if we could take Palenque, not only is it quite a nice city because it has a few wonders, that would give us a good route of attack into the back of Japan as well. So that's kind of where I was going with that plan. No guarantee that it is going to work. Damn it, Pakal has completed the porcelain tower. We were 2 turns away from getting that porcelain tower. All the more reason now why I should go and take out Pakal, because that was very, very annoying. Damn you, Pakal. Okay, so we're going to go and work on the Musicians Guild. I think after that we'll do our public school, and then we'll probably go into Oxford University. That was just so unfortunate. You can go back to auto exploration. You should, yeah, I was going to say, just get in the water, because you don't really need to explore anything else around there. You have finished that coal. I guess that would probably be a good place for a farm. Yep, we want to get rid of that. 6 production on that coal. Could we afford to lose a couple of food to get 6 production? I think that's going to be quite good, so let's do that. That cannon, well, we may as well set up. Like I've said, if you've ever got artillery units, you always might as well have them set up if they're not doing anything, because it might save you a turn if you suddenly need to fire on somebody. At least we've got a little bit more money in the bank now. That's certainly going to help. Now, where's that cargo ship coming from? He's got a lot of distance on that if he's coming all the way around the island. You want to go to war with Japan. I'd love you to go to war with Japan. I think you're probably a little bit weak to do it. I'd be tempted to bribe you to do it. In fact, if the Mayans and the English would go to war with Japan, that could potentially weaken Japan. So, Pakal, would you be willing to declare war on Japan? No, you miserable git. England, would you be willing to declare war on Japan? Well, we know you want to.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, but you don't want, because you would have basically expected me to do all of the work. Would you be willing to declare war on the Mayans? No. What about the English? No. No one's willing to declare war at the moment. Okay, that's fine. Would be nice if we could keep them busy with each other. Obviously, Japan's already taken quite a bit of stuff off England anyway. And this is growing. We do have them penned in. I don't care if they get this. It's a worthless mountain. I love how it says plus 25% defense, but it's not like you can actually stand on a mountain. Well, actually not true. There's a couple of units that can stop on mountains. Attack helicopters. Carthage's units with great generals, well, they're elephants. No, Carthage does have a unit that can do it, I think. Can't remember now. Carthage. What is your unique? Oh, units may cross mountains after the first great general is earned, but they take 50 hit points of damage if they end a turn on a mountain. So, once Carthage gets a great general, they can move all of their units through mountains. But then if you stop on the mountain, you'd get the 25% defense bonus, but lose 50 hit points. So what would be the point? Maya has adopted order. That means Maya and Japan are probably going to be really friendly because they've got the same ideology. So that is a bit of a kick in the nuts we could have done without. Not an awful lot else that we can do up in that direction. Let's go ahead and grab a trading post or two. We don't really have any, so we might as well. We're still making decent money. Ivory for citrus. Well, we have spare ivory. You have spare citrus. Yep. We'll carry on with that. Always worth double checking. Now, it does seem like Brazil's moved a lot of his units away, and that's probably because he's taken them off to go and fight against Morocco. I really don't know if they're actually fighting against each other. Can't quite tell at this point. And we have our profit. Can't use him on this turn, unfortunately, which is fair enough. You guys are going to go and... Do we want a lumber mill or do we want a trading post? Guess we get the lumber mill, actually. We want the production up here, don't we? So let's go on to the next turn. So I'm not doing great on score at the moment. Even England seems to be doing better than me. I still think Pakal is likely to be my easiest target. There's another ideology. That is England. England have gone autocracy. So it's quite possible now that Japan would fight England. Of course, if Japan fights England, Japan's probably just going to win. And that's just going to make Japan even stronger. So it'd be preferable if they didn't do that. But who knows. So here's our great profit. We need to spread our religion. Kume already has it. So let's go and spread it to Antium. And we can spread it to Karakorum. And we can also spread it to Beshbalik. And then I might even go and try and drop the last one into Belo Horizonte. And put some religious pressure on that city. Should be doable. Well, he's upgraded to Gatling guns now, anyway. That's the Moroccans. I was just going to say, who's firing at what? But that's because Morocco has a scout over here. So, yeah, you've got a lot of units. They are mainly Lancers, though, which aren't all that useful. I think a Gatling gun and a musketman beats a Lancer, so we should be fine there if he tries anything dodgy. On to the next turn again, because there's very little we can do. We'll get fertilizer on the next turn, so that's going to sort our food problems out somewhat. Now, we probably could get Japan to attack England at this point. Could still be a little bit risky. Might go for it, though. I mean, if they wipe England out, it's one less person to compete against. England are friendly. Japan is friendly as well. There we go, we've got fertilizer. So if we go to Japan, would you be willing to declare war on England? You probably would now because you've got different ideologies. Yeah, very cheap as well. 7 gold per turn, probably. Maybe 8. Yep, there we go. The Mayans would probably also like a piece of that action because they have different ideologies. Declare war on England? No, they definitely won't declare war on Japan now because they are the same ideology. Oh, their Ramkan Trollface has gone all the way around and settled a little city down here. There wasn't anything down here that I wanted, so I don't really care. He's going to get that iron, but it's well out of my range anyway, so I'm not bothered about that. It's annoying, but it's to be expected because it's Ram. You are going to spread religion. There we go. On to the next turn. So 8 turns until we get that great writer. Japan and Siam are now friends. We still have spare ivory. Are you willing to give me a decent rate for it yet? No, you're still not willing to give me decent rates, are you? There we go. We may end up having to go order, especially if the Mayans and the Japanese are both order. Although we will be hopefully taking at least one of them out soon. I'm not sure how well that's going to work. Definitely need to try and get some ships at some point. Certainly helps saving up some money. I'm going to unqueue the armory, and I'm actually just going to buy the armory straight up here. And then we will actually queue up some frigates. The frigates are going to be quite slow, which is a little bit of a shame. Cargo ship, you were going to Palenque. We'll carry on with that for the time being. If we end up having to go to war and losing a few cargo ships along the way, so be it. We can manage it. So we want to go ahead to Karakorum now. On to the next turn. And we'll get Karakorum, then we'll get Bashbalik. We'll go up to Belo Horizonte last, because we don't have open borders with Brazil. Moving into their territory will cause us to take sort of attrition. So Brazil has denounced England. Yeah, I don't think England are going to last an awful lot longer in this game. England are probably going to get completely smashed. Although England does have the biggest army, interestingly enough, followed by Pakal, followed by Japan. The question is, of course, does that mean Pakal has a lot of land units? Because we might easily be able to wipe them out from the sea. And my army's bigger than Morocco's and not much smaller than Brazil's at the moment. Brazil hasn't been concentrating on military at all. We could probably easily beat Brazil's military. Unfortunately, I've only got one city nearby, and I've got no way of being able to go and really get to its capital. So we'll deal with that later on if we need to. I guess we could go and get a trading post here. We'll probably never work it, but we'll do that anyway. You have finished that mine. 1, 2, 3. That is within range, so let's go ahead and upgrade that. On to the next turn again. Looks like Morocco are just hiding their scout over in this fort. Brazil not really making any attempts to do anything right now. Guess we could go ahead and connect those horses. I like that our borders have spread there, because that boxes Belo Horizonte in a little bit. We can't work those horses because they are too far away. So it seems it's not a priority. Borders of Antium have grown to a crappy tile, so we don't care about that. Your population has grown, though, so where do we want to put you? Do we want to make the gold, or do we want to grab the food? Probably the food, so let's do that. 8 turns until you grow again. You're going to build a trading post that, like I said, we're probably not going to use. You're going to build a pasture. How long is it going to take for that prop? Yep, he's just arrived, so spread religion. There we go, that worked. Can't even remember what we have from our religion now. It was so long ago since I actually picked it, and because we don't really use our religion for an awful lot, I can't actually remember the benefits of it. He's jinking all of his units around. Leventa is being captured by Morocco. Very interesting. So, back to our turn again. That's what I was going to look at. What do we get? So, we get extra food from camps, which is really nice. Tithe, so it helps with our gold. And we get extra production. Yeah, definitely. So, we definitely want to have the religion everywhere we can. Faster growth and better production. Yeah, we definitely want that. We can adopt another policy. Well, we may as well try and finish rationalism, although +3 production in coastal cities is really going to help with what we've got to come. So, I'm going to pick that one for now. Sorry about that, you always cough when you least expect it. That extra 3 production in coastal cities will really help with the building of frigates, so it's definitely worth having that right now. Unit needs orders. You guys have finished that farm. We've built most... We can go ahead and build a farm here. It will be pretty crappy because it doesn't have fresh water, but it will give it an extra 2 food. So you're now going to go and work your way over to Beshbelik. And we'll spread our religion there. There isn't really an awful lot of point in spreading our religion to Belo Horizonte. You want to go to war with Morocco. Well, yep, go ahead and do it. I don't care. This is weird. We seem to be friendly with a lot of people, even though they won't accept declarations of friendship. So, yeah, there isn't an awful lot of point in spreading our religion to another city, to another civilization. The reason I say that is because consider what our religion is actually giving the followers as a benefit. So, they would get extra production and extra growth rate. So, by spreading our religion to another city, we're actually helping them. We don't want to do that. Admittedly, we would get tithe. They wouldn't. We would actually get 1 gold for every 4 followers, but that's pretty much all we're going to benefit from it. So, as a result, I'm not actually going to go and spread it to Brazil. I will use the last pop and probably spread it to one of the city-states, just for the tithe, hopefully. Do either of them have the mission for that? You want a trade route. We can do a trade route to Yerevan. You want science, or is that a great scientist? Discovers the most technologies. We have the lead with 2. Remaining turns 31. Interesting. Well, we'll go for it. We've almost got the... Well, we're about to get another technology, and we've almost finished the public school in Kume, which is nice. You're still attacking that Moroccan scout. Well, he's done for. They're saving up some money, which is quite nice as well. England has denounced the mayor. Good stuff. Would be so nice if we could have got England and the mayor, Japan and the mayor fighting each other, but it's just not going to help. Karakorum has grown, and Kume has as well, apparently. So you're working that tile. Public school is finished. We should really start on things like a factory. Get a zoo going as well. I could move from... I mean, what's that? 16 production, 18 turns, and move you into the 4 food tile. Take 6 turns off the time it would take to grow the city, so it's probably the best idea. Also, as well, We could work the public school slot, which I think we probably will for now. And also Karakorum has grown as well. You've gone into that tile there, which is crappy. Let's put you in the university. It's probably better. Unit needing orders. You have spread your religion there. Let's get you down to... Well, we'll move you there and then we'll move in on the next turn. So you are still under our control. You're now under the control of the Mayans, which is something I do not like. 26 influence. It's a lot of gold to spend to get them on my side. But we'll go ahead and do it. We will get a trade route with them as soon as possible. We have spare wine. Are you willing to give me 7 gold per turn? Actually is now. It looks like some people are actually becoming a little bit more friendly. I'll go around on the next turn and try and do another round of asking people for declaration of friendship. See if anyone will be willing to do it. It's probably unlikely, but it won't stop me from trying. Research agreement is completed. So, would you be willing... No, he wants to decline. Fair enough. What about Mayans? Nope. Japan? Nope. And England. It's the last one we've got to ask for.
Go on.
Nope, no one wants a declaration of friendship. That is not very good. You have gone. You finished that lumber mill. Why did I build... See, that farm is in reach. 1, 2, 3. If we built a farm here... Actually, no, that would be in reach. 1, 2, 3. So that is in reach. So we'll build a farm there. It's on plains, and it's next to fresh water. But that is all we can do for this turn, so that is the end of the video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 5 as Rome, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, goodbye for now.